Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. Today is the day. This is the day we've all been waiting for. It is officially the 1-year anniversary of the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. It's like our 1-year birthday. It's like an anniversary and a birthday. It's a birth-iversary. That's what today is. 1-year birth-iversary here on the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. And man, we've got something special planned tonight. Tonight, we're not just making one thing, we're making a little bit of a meal, and we are using some of the most incredible meat that you can find anywhere for today's anniversary, birth-iversary cook. All right, so let me run this down for you. We're gonna make a little bit of smoked bacon-wrapped asparagus. It's gonna be seasoned up nicely. It's gonna be delicious, little smoky flavor to it. But the centerpiece of today's episode is, get ready for this, smoked Australian Wagyu ribeye steaks. That's right, like some of the best meat that you can find anywhere in the world, courtesy of Strip District Meats in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're gonna throw all of it on the smoker today. We're gonna reverse sear those steaks. And man, my mouth is watering just talking about it. So I'm ready. If you are, let's get down with our birth-iversary. All right, now before I show you these steaks and we get to seasoning on those, I'm gonna go ahead and do my bacon wrapped asparagus. I wanna make you wait for it just a little bit. So I have here just a bunch of fresh green asparagus. I'm gonna go ahead and take these bands off. Now we don't want the entire length of this asparagus. So a little trick is if you take asparagus and you kind of look sort of towards the, I guess this end of it, there's a place where it's naturally gonna sort of break. So you just kind of bend it, just like that. And wherever it snaps is kind of the right place for it. And that looks like a perfect size for our asparagus. So now that I know kind of what that size is, I'm gonna use this as a kind of a gauge for the rest of this and just kind of put it right there. And now I can see there's my length. Just kind of make all this the same length here. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my knife to just kind of get rid of the rest of those right there. And now I have this perfectly sized asparagus. Now this is one of the most popular side dishes that I do whenever people come over. People seem to love it. It's great. So what I'm gonna actually do here is I'm gonna wrap these in bunches of 3, and then I'm gonna wrap them in bacon. So it's a pretty self-explanatory process, but let me show you a couple. All right, I'm starting with just some regular sliced bacon. This isn't thin or thick slice, it's just regular. I'm gonna grab a few of these asparagus spears here. So we'll do 3. Just kind of stack them together like that. Then I'm gonna put them in the bacon, and then we will roll them up. Now you notice that I did not season these, and I'm going to. So not seasoning the bacon independently of the asparagus, just gonna sort of season it all together. All right, so that's what that looks like. All right, second piece of bacon here. We'll grab a few more of these spears. Just like that. Move this one over here. And once again, we'll wrap them up. This time just very slowly and gently moving up the asparagus. See, so you can see now we went a little bit farther than that one. Let me show you how we're gonna season these. It's gonna be quite simple actually. I'm gonna use one seasoning, and that is Kinder's wood-fired garlic. This is in honor of our first ever episode where we made those delicious low country shrimp and grits, seasoned the grits and the shrimp with the wood-fired garlic. This is delicious stuff. So just gonna take my seasoning here, just right on top, just like that. And that's it. That is how you wrap and season asparagus. So I'm gonna get the rest of these done, and then we'll put them on the smoker. All right, the moment is upon us. I told you I was gonna make you wait for it, but get a load of these beautiful, beautiful Australian Wagyu ribeye steaks. Man, look at that. Beautiful. Look at the marbling. So one of the characteristics of Wagyu beef is that it is higher in fat content, and it's actually graded using a marble score. This is a marble score 7 Australian purebred Wagyu, so there's no other Angus beef in here, there's none of that. This is pure 100% Wagyu beef. That extra fat in there is gonna give it more of that melt in your mouth flavor. It's gonna kind of taste like you're eating like a pillow made of delicious meat. As far as seasoning for this, I wanna keep it very, very, very simple. Just using some salt and a little bit of pepper. Not a lot, just a little bit. There we go. These ribeyes are about £1 each. You can kind of see A beautiful fat on the other side too. Just gonna flip these over, season them on the other side. Salt. A little bit of pepper on these sides too. Just kind of use what's in there. Just get a little bit on those remaining edges and sides. All right, beautiful, ready to go. Now let's talk about how we're gonna get these on the smoker. Let's head over. All right, so I have my asparagus and I have my Wagyu ribeyes ready to go onto the smoker. So let's talk a little bit about how this is gonna happen. So I have the main temperature on my Pit Boss Platinum Lockhart set to 325 degrees. That's gonna be the temperature inside this main smoking chamber down here. Now this upper chamber is gonna function at about 100 degrees less than whatever I set this to. Okay, so up here we're gonna be at about 225. And that's intentional because we're gonna reverse sear this and I want to move it from the upper to the lower once it gets up to a good temperature and not have to wait for the temperature in the lower chamber to get, substantially hotter. So we're gonna do a little bit of a swap today. I'm gonna start with my steaks up here in the upper chamber and I'm gonna start with my asparagus in the lower chamber. Then I'm gonna basically just be monitoring the temperature of the steak. Once the steak gets to about 125 degrees or so, then I'm going to kind of swap. I'm gonna take the asparagus, put it in the upper chamber just to kind of keep it warm. But then I'm gonna take those Wagyu steaks and I'm gonna put them down in the main chamber where it's quite a bit hotter, and that's what's gonna sear them up for us. And hopefully everything's done at the exact same time. Today I am smoking everything using my favorite wood pellets, the Pit Boss Competition Blend pellets. Best all-around pellet that you can buy in my humble opinion. Tastes great with just about everything, not too much smoke, but enough that you can taste, and it's just fantastic on everything from meat to seafood to dessert to whatever. All right, let's go ahead and get these Wagyu ribeyes into the upper smoking chamber. All right, I'm gonna place them right about here. There we go. Close these up. Let's open up this main chamber here. Check these out. They look amazing. They're gonna taste delicious. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the main chamber. And the wood-fired garlic smells amazing. All right, there we go. Now I fully expect that the steaks are gonna probably take about 30 to 45 minutes to come up to that 125 internal temp. That'll probably be just enough time for those asparagus to be just about finished, and then they'll just finish off in the upper chamber. So see you in 30 or 45 minutes. Oh, one other thing. I'm actually going to be manually temp checking these today using a meat probe, not the one that comes with the Lockhart. And the reason is because since I'm smoking in the upper chamber, I don't want the wire that attaches to the meat thermometer to get snagged in the door. So I just want to maintain a nice tight seal up top. So instead, I'm just going to open it occasionally, temp check it, and we'll be back when we're ready to go. Well, you've heard me talk before about Strip District Meats. They are the official meat provider here on the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel, and they're located right in the Strip District of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If you're local, you've probably heard of them. I don't know why you wouldn't have heard of them, but if you haven't, you need to go down to the Strip District and check out these guys. Look at some of this incredible stuff that they have. Some cuts of meat that you really just can't get a lot of other places, especially here in the Northeast. But if you're not local to Pittsburgh, they also ship nationwide. Go to stripdistrictmeats.com and place your order today. By doing so, you are supporting a local family-owned business that's been in business for a long time. And hey, support your taste buds too, because the stuff they got is delicious. So thank you to Strip District Meats for being the official meat provider of the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. All right, as expected, it has been about 45 minutes. It's actually been more like 50 minutes. But both of my ribeyes are at 125 degrees internal temp. I actually went ahead and moved my asparagus indoors because it's done. But it's time to go ahead and reverse sear these beautiful Wagyu ribeye. Let's put it right on top of the flame. Listen for the sizzle. Woo, there it is. Let's grab this second one. Right on the flame. There we go. We're gonna leave the lid open while we sear. No more than 1 to 2 minutes aside, and that's gonna bring it up to about 140, 145 or so, which is gonna be that nice medium temperature, which is just how I like my steaks. All right, I grabbed some metal tongs so as not to melt the rubber on those other ones. All right, let's go ahead and flip. Look at that. Oh, look at that color, man. There we go, gosh. Color on that is just next level. All right, these guys are done. I'm gonna close off my flame broiler and let's get them off. All right, look at that. Oh, don't forget number 2. Oh man, does that look amazing. Now, as much as I want to, I'm not gonna dig into these just yet. I'm gonna give them just a little bit of time to rest, and then we're gonna dig in and give them a try with our bacon wrapped asparagus. All right, I've got my bacon wrapped asparagus here. These have been resting for about 10 minutes or so. Man, the juice. Oh, and that's because of that extra marbling in the Wagyu. But now I can't wait any longer. It's time to dig in and see how we did on our beautiful Wagyu ribeyes. I'm just gonna take this guy right here. We're gonna go straight down the middle. Oh man, look at that. Look at that color. Oh gosh, beautiful. I say it all the time, but man, I wish you could smell this. All right, it is time. You can see my breath, it's cold out here. It's time to go ahead and try this delicious looking and smelling Marble Score 7 Australian Wagyu ribeye. It's getting dark. Like, can we just acknowledge that it's dark right now? The sun went down. I didn't plan very well for this. Just gonna grab a little piece of this here. Whew, the color on that. All right, here we go. A steak worthy of an anniversary. Oh. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, listen, holy smokes, that is, I mean, what's the adjective? What do I use? I've said things are delicious, I've said things are phenomenal. There is no adjective for this. It's so soft, it's so moist, it's so juicy, and that cook is that perfect medium that I love. Oh man, let me go ahead and try this asparagus. I know it's gonna be delicious. Holy smokes, that asparagus is good. So we got a holy smokes on the steak, a holy smokes on the asparagus, all around holy smokes experience. Well, we got some friends coming over, so I'm gonna get this inside so we can all enjoy this delicious Wagyu beef and this asparagus. But listen, it's 1 year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to everyone who's liked the video. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. We got some incredible things coming in the next year and the year after that and the year after that. As long as we keep going, we're gonna be making some incredible things outdoors on the smoker. And listen, a special 1 year anniversary contest. If you yourself, yes you, watching this right now, would like to win one of these lovely Holy Smokes t-shirts, we're gonna give one away to a lucky viewer. All you gotta do is make sure that you like this video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and comment below. What do you wanna comment? I don't know, comment a recipe idea, comment your favorite video that we've done, comment something, but comment down below. If you've done those 3 things, you're automatically entered to win, and just do all those things by midnight on November 30th, and then we'll randomly choose somebody, and you yourself could potentially win one of these Holy Smokes t-shirts, and maybe a little something else too. Well, thanks so much for sticking with me. If this is your first video you've watched, or you've watched every single video, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, we've cooked up some incredible stuff over the past year, and I've made a playlist of my top 10 dishes that I've cooked here outside on the smoker. So check that out right over here, our top 10 list, and I will see you next time for year number 2. See ya.